nickels that are worth in America right now.
That is really strange. Because somebody can just 15 pieces.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Duplex, New York's most historic cabaret. For the consideration of the performers and those around you, we'll ask you to please turn off your cell phones and lower your expectations. And put your hands together for Vodka Stinger and the Martha Rays.
No tears for me, boys. I'll tell you what I'm going to be, boys. The perfect lady, the way I planned. So give a little lady a great big hand. Now, no honky-tonk piano will do now. It's luck for me at the baby grand. So give a little lady a great big hand. I'm through pretending. This ingenue has found her happy ending. The trunk I was born in is attic bound. So you get the game time. For me it's gonna be PTA time. I found my way to the promised land. So give a little lady a great big wonderful hand. And to the 2 a day. There's been a switch in the play coach. When the whistle starts a blowing, the lady is going away. Farewell, farewell. I'm gonna miss you less than I can say. Go! Ragtime days are through now. No honky tonk will do now. It's J.S. Buck for you now. So give that little lady a great big hand. Your stars descending, you found your happy ending. So give that little lady a great big wonderful hand. My stars are set, boys. You'll never shed a tear of regret, boys. So send me off with a big brass band and give a little lady. I wanna be a lady. Give a little lady. Give a little lady a great, great, big, wonderful Have a seat. It's nice to see you all. If you got that certain something that's pizzazz, that extra special kind of something that's pizzazz. If you got enough of that wonderful stuff, let it sparkle and fizzle fast. Let it shimmer and glow, and everybody will know that. Oh, honey, you got pizzazz. If you got that smile that kills them, that's pizzazz. That extra special thing that thrills them, honey, pizzazz is what you have. You don't need beauty, you don't need brains, and all the rest of that jazz. Hey, I know what you got, because what you got, is pizzazz. that's pizzazz. Pizzazz. If you got enough of that wonderful stuff, let it sparkle and fizzle fast. Honey, you got pizzazz. If you got that smile that kills them, that's pizzazz. That extra special thing that thrills them. Honey, pizzazz is what she has. You don't need money, you don't need friends, but all the rest of that jazz. Hang on to what you got, because of what you got. Hang on to what you got, because of what you got. Oh, this pizzazz. Oh no, go ahead. Oh. I'm so dry all of a sudden. Just like the San Diego desert. It's just nothing like a glass of water flavored with an olive. It's delicious. Hey guys, it's me. Thank you for bearing with me. I had no spit during either of those numbers, which is so unusual because usually people are spitting on me left and right. If you've ever been to a bingo game that I host, I know this to be true. I spent the last 3 months in sunny California. Land of hot homeless people. Land of hemp. Land of legalized marijuana. I was doing a play. A Shakespeare play. Try that one more time. A Shakespeare play.
Very elegant.
They have lines. Oh, it's so much. Do you need this?
Sure.
Now?
No.
No, not for a while. Where was I? That's it. I can forget my lines all night long. I will forget my lines all night long. Oh, so much has happened in New York though since I've been gone. Rumor Willis is on Broadway. Bruce Willis is on Broadway. Robin Bird has rabies. I'm absolutely nuts about the fact that Robin Bird has rabies, guys. I was her first like on Facebook when she posted about rabies. What do you think she's doing right now? She just had her last rabies shot, I know that. Can't feel good, can it? It goes right into your... Yeah, poor Robin Bird. I mean, she's had a lot of deep penetration, so she's probably fine. Did anybody used to watch the Robin Bird show? Why did this suddenly become about Robin Bird? Anyways, the point is, I've been around the world, at my pick of any girl. You think I'd be happy, but I'm not. Everybody knows my name. Still it's just a crazy game. Oh, it's lonely at the top. Listen to the band, they're playing just for me. Listen to the people paying just for me. All the applause and all the parades and all the money I have made. Oh, it's lonely at the top. This would normally be a dance break, but it's a drink break now. Listen, all you fools out there, go on and love me, I don't care. Oh, it's lonely at the top. Oh, it's lonely at the top. Oh, it's lonely at the Ladies and gentlemen, these are the Martha Rays. Please give it up for the Martha Rays. No, you can go. Oh, I love them so. They're the horse in my spoon. The sugar in my bowl. I forget what's next. What is it, Frank? Oh, that's right! This show is called Under Rehearsed for a reason. We did this in 2 rehearsals. 2 gloriously short rehearsals. Frank called me today and he said, please come sing with me. And I got there and we sang. And I said, oh, I owe you for rehearsal. And he said, no, this one's covered. I said, no, not this rehearsal. You called this one. The other one. While I was in marijuana. Mine is at one place. While I was in California, you know, I had a medical issue. As they say. I went to the doctor, I said, Doc, there's something wrong with my body. He said, what is it? And I told him a list of things that was wrong with my body. And he said to me, I think I have just the thing. And I said, you do? I said, but what's wrong with me, Doc? And he said, you're not aware enough. This is actually a true story. This did not actually happen to me. But this did happen to Austin. Is he here? Oh, he's off my Christmas card list. He went to the doctor and the medical marijuana doctor.
Yeah.
And the doctor pontificated and really listened. And he did say, I think I know what's wrong. You're not aware enough. I have just the thing for you. I wait alone here in the Mexican sunlight, and the Mexican sunlight is so lifeless and cold. Sad and forlorn, I try to find consolation with a mad desperation I cannot withhold. Soothe me with your caress, sweet marijuana. Oh, marijuana. Help me in my distress, sweet marijuana. Please do. You alone can bring my lover back to me. Even though I know it's all a fantasy. And then you put me to sleep, sweet marijuana. Please do. Oh, there they are. You put me to sleep, sweet marijuana. Please do. Lipstick all over my fake joint work. Very good. What happened? Thank you. Is anything else hanging out? It's nice, isn't it? This came from the Goodwill by the pound. Very chic, very hard to come by. I don't seem to be able to kick this dry mouth, and it's traveling down my throat, which is really exciting because I'm doing a show. So I'm thrilled by it. When I went away, I'm sure we all do this. Oh, that's right, we can't have a drink on the piano. Well, my prop for this song will be over here, but I'll long for it. You'll see how it works. It's gonna be great. When I went away to California, I made lots of proclamations to myself. I said, "Oh, I'm gonna go and I'm gonna exercise every day. I'm gonna dry out. I'm not gonna drink anymore." And no one will be there to sell me marijuana, so I'll stop smoking marijuana. And then I met the cast. And none of it came true. I'm so caught in this. It's like I've never used a microphone before. But I have. I think this is gonna go really well. Thank you. Drinking again. Thinking of when you love me. Having a few. And wishing you were here, making the rounds, buying around for total strangers, just being a fool. And hoping you'll appear. Oh, sure, I can borrow a smoke. I could sit here all night and tell these jokers some jokes. But who's gonna laugh? I said, who's gonna laugh at a broken heart? When the evening sun goes down, you may find me hanging round. Oh, the nightlife ain't no good life, but it's my life. Many people just like me, singing of old used to be. Oh, the nightlife ain't no good life, but it's my life. Oh, listen to the blues he's a-playin'. Listen to the blues are a-singin'. Life is just another scene in the land of broken dreams. Oh, the nightlife ain't no good life, but it's my life. Oh, I think I could probably borrow a smoke. I could sit here all night and tell these jokers some jokes. But who's gonna laugh? I said, who's gonna laugh at a broken heart? Oh, my heart is aching. I swear it's breaking. And I am drinking again. Thinking of when you loved me. And I'm trying to get home with nothing but a memory. Yeah, I'm trying to get home, dying to get home. And I got nothing but a bottle of beer and just my memory. piano. Has anybody sat on a piano before? It's about as comfortable as it looks. Well, we're at the holiday season. I know there's like a lot of hubbub going on about cups at Starbucks and things. I think it all has to do with El Nino. You know, this warm weather front is just causing people to go crazy. But really, these should be Thanksgiving cups. We shouldn't be complaining about Christmas cups to begin with. They should have turkeys on them. Or pilgrims. Or Indians. Squaw, sit down front. One time, when I was working at a bar, I was on stage and I said something about an Indian, and then I came off stage and this beautiful Native American boy, see, Native American, came up to me. I know. And he said, you know, it's very, very racist. It's quite politically incorrect for you to keep saying Indian, Indian, Indian. And all I could think was, God, I wish I had a blanket covered in smallpox. And it's a true story, honest engine. Anyways, so we realized, myself and the Martha Rays, come help me down. Oh, good. Oh, here, 2 hands. Did anybody else just see a bone popping out of my ankle? I don't want to talk. Ooh. I did not shave my armpits. But I forgot we were doing a costume change. This has nothing to do with Indians, but one time I saw a guy step out of a minivan, and he just stepped out. I don't know what happened. He stepped out, and the bone just went like this. Oh, it makes me... I shouldn't talk about it. It's really... It was so unpleasant. It was the first time I fainted. Anyways, we wrote this medley. It's true. At the American Family Video in Salem, Oregon. We wrote this medley. Shut up. We wrote this medley. Everything all right? Depicting how we feel that Broadway has not treated our Native American friends very well over the years, and I think this medley will show you how. Big cheek hole in the ground, and I don't pull tomahawks, pipes of peace, which will go to prove I'm ending into a Sioux. With my chief and his teepee, we'll raise an Indian family, and I'll be busy night and day. Looking like a flour sack with 2 papooses on my back and 3 papooses on the way. Agawag, 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 wah. Agawag, 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 wah. What made the red man red? What made the red man red? Let's go back a million years to the very first Indian prince. He kissed a maid and started to blush, and they all been blushing since. When did he first say, agawag, agawag, agawag? When did he first say, agawag, agawag, agawag? In the Indian book it say, when the first brave married squaw, he gave out with a great big ugh when he saw his mother-in-law. from the headman, the real true story of the red man, no matter what's been written or said. What I love most about rivers is... Cause we're true blood brothers to the end. Indians. I don't think I was shaved for this. I won't turn around. Ooh, it's grizzly back there. But I did shave my feet. I know. Was I supposed to, am I supposed to move down for this next song? Sure, yeah. That's better. Wait, we have to wait till they're ready. Oh, that's good. Let's guess. He always gets a laugh. Every dawn I wake and I pray all the world will have a nice day. We could... I don't know why that's... Shut up. We could... What is it, laps? Oh my God, Dan looks really angry at me. Are you all right? This is the first time I've ever forgotten a lyric in this song. That's why. We could hold perfection in our laps if it weren't for dykes and for chinks and for kikes and for Polacks and coloreds and Japs. Shangri-La is what this could be if mankind were much more like me. We could raise our standards and our flags if it weren't for spics and for crowds and for mix and for dagos and limeys and fags. Of all the slime with which the universe is cursed, not all the slime, I swear, the bigots are the worst. So make my words ring loud and ring clear, so that all our neighbors can hear. Clear this globe before the damn thing stops. Clear the heaps and the sheiks and the huns and the geeks and the wasps and the coons and the womps. If it weren't for dykes and for chinks and for kikes, Polacks, collards, and fops. If it weren't for spics and for clouds and for mix, wasps, coons, wops. If it weren't for sheiks and for huns and for geeks and the creeps from the US of A. Oh yeah! We could all have a nice, we could all have a nice, we forgot the lyrics, Dan. Poor thing. He's so sensitive. All right, go. This, what Frank is playing right now, this is called Shuffling Rhythm. It's never coming back. Frank likes that joke. But nobody gets it. Johnny was a stevedore down on the dock. He was a union man who lived by the clock. And when he up and married Flo, his friends said that he was bringing trouble down on his head. He didn't ask where he went, how much he spent, if she saved enough to pay the food and the rent. The one thing he demanded when he got home from the shop was that supper must be on the table at 6 o'clock. He came home one night, no supper in sight, and that's the time she knew he wasn't doing it right. Right there in the parlor, he met his love and Flo. She was playing gin rummy with a gigolo. They started to run. Johnny had a gun. He let the gigolo go, but he shot poor Flo. And when she asked him why he'd done it, he said, "Take stock. Supper must be on the table at 6 o'clock." She said, "Johnny dear, I feel mighty queer. I got an awful notion that the ending is near." The last was that she heard as she lay on the cot, "Her supper must be on the table." They took him in, Joe, and they wanted to know why he let the gigolo go, but he shot poor Flo. And when they asked him why he'd done it, he told the cops, "Supper must be on the table at..." Well, you know, now Johnny's in jail and he hasn't got bail. And the lady says the moral to this mournful tale: when hubby comes home from the office or shop, supper must be on the table at 6. Oh, please take stock. 6 o'clock. Oh, honey, you can do it. It is terribly early. I think I got all the pronouns wrong in that whole song, but it's very hard. I'm gonna eat this sick olive. Oh, it's not as good without vodka. No, I'm gonna swallow it. Whew, it's rough. Oh, there we go. That was super gross. Okay. So I did this show called Comedy of Errors at the Oak Globe Theater. It was wonderful. They were the best. It was the best time. It was wonderful. It was directed by Scott Ellis, who directed Curtains. Well, last season he directed Elephant Man and On the 20th Century and Can't Eat With You, of course. Oh my God. Anyways, so he was directing and I played the courtesan in the show. I know, typical. And he called me one day and he was like, he's very show busy. I know he's not here. There's no chance. He doesn't know who I am. He doesn't remember who I am anymore. So he called me one day. I was on Northern Boulevard, and he called me, and literally the first words he said were, "Hey Garth, how the fuck are you? It's Scott Ellis." And I was like, "I'm great. I really like the way that you say fuck in the first. Just get it right out of the way. It's very show busy." But he does. He's a cursor. He loves to curse, but it's always in good fun. It's always like, that was fucking ridiculous, but don't ever do it again. So when I say it now, it doesn't sound so nice. But it was all in good fun. Anyways, so we would rehearse all day, and then the end of the day would be music rehearsal, which would be this crazy cacophony of everybody would be given an instrument, and we would bang them and sing New Orleans. It took place in New Orleans, so we would sing these New Orleans songs, but like none of them. What some people were very musically inclined to play instruments, and others were given a cowbell. lots of cowbells in the cast, actually. And then they would send everybody home, and then I would sing my song, which I'm gonna sing next. And every day I would sing the song, and then every day Scott would just scream, he'd go, sexier, sexier, sexier. I'd be like, I don't know what else to do. The song is called do you know this song? I Need a Little Sugar in My Bowl. It's Nina Simone's song. It's a great song. It's all innuendo, and I was like, what do you want? I mean, it's other than I could get my dick out. At this point, this is options are, I don't know how sexy it would be, but I don't know what to do. And I had grown a nice, hefty beard while I was in rehearsal, because I was like, this is great, I don't have to shave. I only have 6 lines, like the commitment level is very nil. I just have to sing this song, but every day it was sexier, sexier, sexier. And I was like, I'm gonna shave my beard and see what happens. And so I did, and I went into rehearsal the next day, and I never got a note on the song again. So Scott Ellis does not like beards. They are not sexy to him. I like them. Just fine. All right, anyways, this is the song. And yeah, this will be fine. This I would be walking to the microphone, smoking a cigarette. Oh, it was fun, an outdoor theater. I need a little sugar in my bowl. I need a little sweetness down in my soul. I could stand some loving, oh so bad. I'm feeling so happy, I'm feeling so sad. I want a little steam on my floor. Maybe I could fix things up so they'll go. What's the matter, hot papa? You gonna save your mama's soul? I need a little sugar in my bowl, and I ain't fooling. I need a little sugar in my bowl. And then the chorus girls would come in and ooh. I'd say, those are my girls. Ain't they gorgeous? I taught them everything they know. To always depend on the kindness of strangers. And then I was supposed to hit my legs here and slide down the microphone, but I missed it. Anyway, you've been acting different, I've been told. I need a big hot dog on my road. What's the matter, hot papa? You gonna save your mama's soul? I need a little sugar in my bowl. And then they'd say, she ain't fooling. I need a little sugar in my bowl. And they'd say it one more time. I need a little sugar in my bowl. So that was fun. It was a fun song. It was a fun show. Several of you came and saw it, but many of you did not. I still tell people it's coming to Broadway, but when people say, what are you doing? I say, probably Comedy of Errors on Broadway next season. You know, they've filled this season up because they're going to do the Robert Bridegroom. No, everybody loves that show. What else? We come to the end, haven't we? Aren't you glad I had you put that other song in? Because I think we have time for it. What time is it? Where are we? It says has to be a 60-minute show or I have to pay a penalty on the room, but I'm not paying a penalty on the room.
You're good.
That's it?
No, you're good.
I know I'm good. Thanks, Thomas. That's Thomas. And we say thank you, Thomas. Thank everybody at the duplex. Everybody was marvelous. And the Martha Rays. Give it to me. Yeah, there it is. Anne has a migraine and Dan has a medical problem I'm not allowed to talk about. I mean, everybody has it. It's fine. Well, now their imaginations are just running wild. If we take suggestions from the audience and they get it correct, is it okay to? Let's do a suggestion from the audience. What do you think?
Herpes.
HPV, herpes. Well, those are all correct, but it's not today's ailment. Psoriasis, staph infection, hemorrhoids. Though actually, those are all the things wrong with me right now. Ringworm.
Fistula. Crohn's disease.
What is it? He's not aware enough. Thank you. You were paying attention, Jason. They didn't guess. Sorry.
IBS.
Oh, chlamydia, IBS. He thinks it is chlamydia now. The worst thing that we just did is that he's a hypochondriac, so now he does think he has all those things. Which you probably do. Tippy Hedren. We went to Bodega Bay on our vacation, which is where they shot the birds, and we met. It was the first day of our vacation, and we got like day drunk quick. I mean, quick. And just like drinking we downed a bottle of red wine just right on the bay. Our hotel, our cabin was right. It was so gorgeous, and my God. There are birds there. There are birds there. So many birds. So many birds. It's shocking. And we're sitting out there, and then the people in the cabin next door came home, and they came out, and they were like, "Hey, we just wanted to say hi." And we were like, we didn't turn around as we were drunk. We were like, "Hi." And then they were like proceeded. And they said. They were like, "Oh, what are you guys doing?" We're like, "We're just on vacation. How about you guys?" And there was like an uncomfortable pause, and then she was like, "Well, our house burned down." And we were like, "Oh." In the California wildfire? Yes. Oh. Trying to keep it topical. Anyways, yeah, birds. Poor things. They were so sweet. Just shocked. Oh, it was horrible. So there was like a hot tub, and so we were out in the hot tub and drunk, and they kept trying to give us water. We were like, "Stop! Let us dehydrate and die," which is what we want to do. And they were so nice. They're just the nicest people. How old do you think they were? Yeah, like from 30 to 55, somewhere in that range. Because in the light, everybody looks different. Anyway, so they came into the hot tub, and we would be talking to them, and they would say, "What do you do for a living?" And Dan would say, "Oh God, what was that olive?" And there it is. It's the whole pimento. And Dan was like, "I work in vintage clothes," and then she was like, "Oh, I have tons of vintage." You guys are very mean-spirited. I'm not telling you a story to get laughs. I'm telling you a story. She did Reiki, so her house deserved to burn down. Reiki. Anyways. But there's Tippy Hedren stuff all over fucking Bodega Bay. Everywhere you turn, it's Tippy Hedren wine. She has several different wines. She has a Chardonnay, and she has a Pinot. What?
Notebooks.
Notebooks. Yeah, you're a Tippy Hedren fan, really. Get out there sooner than later. Jeez, I was supposed to go into a really deep monologue about my unemployment. But instead I told a story about this lady's house burning down. But it all kind of ties together. It all ties together in the way, I think, Because you do, I mean, I felt so bad for her, I felt so bad for him. They were very sweet people. He gave me a joint, that was nice. I smoked it. That was nice. But anyways, ever since I've been home, I did, thanks Jack. This is nice because it's like a private party, although I didn't know anybody at that table back there, but my eyes aren't good. It could have been my mom. What else? Oh, should we tell him about Jillian? Guys, it turns out that I hate my sister, and I didn't know. I didn't know. I haven't been around her much for a long time because growing up, I really hated my sister a lot. And then I moved away, and I was like, well, maybe she's okay. It's been 18 years, so I was like, maybe she's okay. No, she was horrible. But she showed up in San Diego and saw the show, and she was like, she had a boot, she had broken her leg, or I don't know, she's a hypochondriac, so I don't know what was wrong with her, but she wore a boot, and I thought that was cool. I was like, why do you have a cane? If you're gonna have a boot, have a cane. Anyways, and so then I thought, double whammy, right? When in Rome, have a cane. She's so stupid. So I couldn't tell the story if my mom was here because she would say, it just makes me sad that you guys don't get along. Well, she's a cunt! If she wasn't such a cunt, we would get along fine. God. Anyway, so I thought she was fine, and she came and she brought, I don't know what the shit was. She brought this electric weed pen that looked like a crack pipe, and it was opening night, and so she came to our weird after party that we would have in Deborah Taylor. You all know actress Deborah Taylor, right? Yes, of course you do. From Star Trek Next Generation. And we would all party in her apartment every night, and my sister showed up with this crack pipe and this sheet of amber thing. It looked like crystal meth. Not that I would know, but I watched Breaking Bad, so I know. And she broke it up and then she put it in and she got us all. I was like, oh, she's not so bad. Well, no, she's just a drug pusher. Anyways, and then we went home. We drove up the coast and we ended up at my mom's house, and that's when I saw in her own element. I was like, oh, there's the girl I grew up with that we used to have to hold down in the dentist chair because she was so awful. Not for a filling, just for a cleaning. Just hold her down in Dr. Muth's chair. Oh, Frank, are you getting bored over here? I can tell my stories all day. Let's sing Easy Street and then the other one. Woo! This was just in case we didn't have time, but I think we had time. This is my song that I was going to sing when the show was all about my unemployment, but guys, I'm rolling in the dough. I make $147 a week on unemployment. Thanks. So, Tootsie Rolls are on me. Side saddle. Don't think I'll look for work today again. I used to look for jobs most now and then. Now it's not the looking worries me. I'm scared somebody's gonna hire me. Easy Street, I wanna live on Easy Street. Nobody works on Easy Street. Just sit around all day, sit and play the horses. Life is sweet for folks who live on Easy Street. No weekly payments you must meet. to make your hair turn gray. When opportunity comes a-knocking, you just keep on with your rockin', 'cause you know your fortune's been made. The sun makes you perspire. There's a man you can hire to plant trees. You gotta have shade on Easy Street. I'm telling everyone I meet, if I could live on Easy Street, wouldn't want no job today. Everybody give it up for Frank Spitznagel. Really jazz it up. Really show them what. There we go. Hit some of the high notes too, like the real up there in that register. There we go. So good. When opportunity comes a-knocking, you just keep on with your rockin', 'cause you know your fortune's been made. The sun makes you perspire. There's a man you can hire to plant trees. You gotta have shade on Easy Street. I'm telling everyone if I could live on Easy Street, wouldn't want no job today. I got nothing to do, Sam, and I'm doing it tomorrow. It's like I've never sat on a stool before. This is weird. All right. This is a lot of olive coming out as a thing that you guys don't know about, but I'm privy to. I know it is sick. It's a good segue into the last song, don't you think? Oh, shit. We were talking with John. I was talking with John Jordan. Where is John? Oh, you're way back there? It's probably nice. Anyways, we were talking to John about this. And he said to me, he was like, I think that people expect type A personalities to really like have their shit together. And I was like, oh, but we don't. No. But we look like we do. Yeah. But we don't. And that's where I came back, and I quit a horrible job. I don't know if you've ever heard of this, a bar that I used to work at called Pieces. Yes. And I left that job, and I've never been happier about a decision. Because it was the worst place. I can't believe I worked there for so long. Anyways, but I at no point in my unemployment or my severe, and I'm not telling you this for sympathy, I'm telling you this to let you know that this happens to even Vodka Stinger, even the great Vodka Stinger. That even in my deep depression that I have been suffering since I have been back, because I have nothing to do, if anybody wants to do something that costs no money, call me. Like a park bench, Thank you, Tirza. She did that. Anyways, even in all this, even with my extreme amount of money I'm getting from unemployment, I not once have regretted leaving that bar. I will say that. Yes, you can applaud it. So yes, they do. Yes, they do have wonderful smelling bathrooms. Like it should be there, just tag, right? Pieces, we have wonderful smelling bathrooms. That would actually be a selling point for a lot of locations. Not be. Those have to be true. Did I get your email about Austin? What the hell is this? Why are you guys talking to me? I'm in the middle of a show. But tell me about this email.
I was at pieces and someone shit in the urinal and crossed my finger.
Oh, come on, that happened like 3 times a week. But it reminds me of somewhere I need to stop on my way to the subway. So even the great vodka stinger, even she feels lost. Before Lord God made the sea and the land, he held all the stars in the palm of his hand, and they fell through his fingers like grains of sand, and one little star fell alone. And the Lord God hunted through the wide night air for that little dark star in the wind down there. And he stated and promised he'd take special care so it wouldn't get lost again. Now a man don't care if the stars grow dim or the clouds blow over and darken him, just as long as the Lord God watches over him, keeping track how it all goes on. Now I've been wandering through the night and the day till my eyes get weary and my head turns gray. And sometimes I feel maybe God's gone away, forgetting the promise that we all heard him say. And we're lost out here in the stars, pretty stars, big stars, blowing through the night. And we're lost out here in the stars, pretty stars, big stars, blowing through the night. And we're lost out here in the stars.
Ladies and gentlemen, vodka
would work really well for me. Because I'm lazy. Good night. We're gonna go to Julius's and get hamburgers if anybody wants to come. We'll be there. Bye.